Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love message for the 9th through the 12th of October. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This is just what I picked up on for your sign today. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. I also read for Sagittarius on this channel as well. Link to my website for private readings and to check out human design and astrology analysis is down below. All right, Soma Chandra Sagittarius, let's begin. So, the theme for the week is love spell, liar, manifesting intimacy, communicate. The communicate card says compromise, forgive, work it out. I also have now you know what it feels like. I'm jealous, fight, and what's the rush? My pride and ego is bruised. So I feel like someone sort of said that you bewitched them or they tried to bewitch you. They might have been dishonest about their feelings because they were really just trying to manifest intimacy, or I get the sense that someone has communication issues here. They may have tried to get close to you sexually, hoping that they could connect with you emotionally, but that's not how it comes off. That's not how it came off. I think you're going to think they're a liar. But just straight up, like someone, they might have told you that they had feelings for you, but that was a lie. They just tried to cast a love spell. They tried to bewitch you in some way because all they were really trying to manifest was intimacy. Physical intimacy is actually way easier to do than love, which is why a lot of people prefer sexual relationships and not intimate emotional relationships. So that might be what's going on. But the tables have turned. Now you know what it feels like. Someone's jealous. There's fighting. There's a rush. Someone's pride and ego is bruised. We have strength here. Leo, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Moon. I think that this person might be used to getting what they want frequently. I think they have a lot of pride. There's definitely been fighting about intimacy and sex and whether or not someone actually cares about your feelings or you care about theirs. I think you, based on what I see for you, Sag, you're probably the one I think that's saying, what's the rush? Like, we don't need to be intimate right now. Let's slow down. I think you've turned the tables on them. I'm also hearing that they may try to turn the tables on you. And it's like, well, fine, if you won't sleep with me or you won't open up to me, I'll make you jealous. Someone will try to make the other person jealous this week. There will be fighting. Someone wants what they want in the moment. And I think there's some games being played like, well, now you know what it feels like. You might really be rejecting this person for the first time in quite some time, because I wanted to know what the untold truth of their heart was. So I started with them, and what came out was only you, fixated, attached, and hypnotized, but then rejection, shattered, and misunderstood. Apology is at the bottom of the deck here. So I think that if you rejected them, like they became fixated on you. And if you rejected them, it shattered them. This person is a bit of a lost soul. They've made some mistakes. They may have a sudden victim mentality. Be careful. I think this person will literally try anything they can. I just keep hearing the guides say over and over and over again, like they just don't communicate well. They're not good at communication. I also hear that they're not good at apologies. They're used to getting what they want all the time. Your response to this is pride. You have a lot of pride. And Leo came out as well. So I feel like you're saying two can play at that game. Like, I have pride too. Some of you have Leo in your chart, maybe a Leo moon, Leo rising. Maybe your Venus is in Leo. You like a lot of loyalty. Leo's very loving, but right now you're like, nope, I have ego too. I have pride too. I do think you're feeling kind of arrogant at the moment. I'm hearing that you kind of have a right to be, though. You're feeling kind of stubborn. There has been a lot of tension here over intimacy. Now, second chance did come out for you with an apology. So I think that you would give this person a second chance, but there is tension over how the two of you are intimate with one another. Is it loving? Is it just sexual in nature? I also suspect that a lot happens after a big fight for you guys. Like, you're not budging though. Despite the tension, you're not going to budge. I think you want real intimacy and real closeness, and I think you'd give them a second chance, but you tell me. That's just what came out. Overall energy of the person around you is the Hangman. They might be a Pisces. I have several cards of Pisces here. So maybe they have Pisces in their chart. The way they feel about you is the Three of Pentacles. I think you may be around this person. I definitely think they want you to notice them. You're being seen as the Ace of Cups. What you need to know or your advice is the Magician. That could be an Aries, a Virgo, or a Gemini here, but then the final outcome is the Knight of Cups. Okay, we could have a young water sign and an older air sign here, but I feel like with the Knight of Cups coming out and the Moon coming out of my third deck, yeah, there could have been a water sign that you think about that it didn't go anywhere with. It's not, yeah, because maybe like you think about him, but it didn't go anywhere with him. Maybe this person's very emotional, but they don't know how to show it. They just keep acting like the King of Swords. I think you're the one that's being strong. So someone is suddenly like hung up on you, or they are seeing something from a different point of view. There is a pause here. Clarifying this is Temperance. There you are, the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Okay. I do think this person may objectify you a little bit. I think that they think that you're a prize to be won. They're mad. They don't want to let go of you. They're angry about something here. I wanted to know what the Ace of Pentacles was, and I got the World and the Eight of Wands. This person may send you a gift or messages, and you kind of give them the cold shoulder. That'll make them mad. This person may kind of want to get the last word, or they might be suddenly realizing. I'm also hearing to a degree that they might be mad at themselves. Something didn't go over the way they wanted it to. And I think that they're realizing it now. I feel like maybe they didn't show you enough emotion. They might have sent you like a text or a gift or something. They thought it had weight and merit, and it really didn't. Maybe they feel like you're not being fair to them, not giving them a chance or something, or they're angry. Also, this person might have received really good news and they told you about it, but you didn't respond. This person may also be somewhat competitive and jealous with you. Okay. I'm hearing if any of you have recently gotten like a really good job or a promotion or something, there is maybe a Pisces or another Sagittarius around you that's jealous. They're mad. They'll see it on LinkedIn. They're ticked off. They're younger than you. That's their problem. But yeah, it's like they need to see something from a different point of view, but they're just not. I hear they are used to getting what they want. Because the way they feel about you is the Three of Pentacles. But I always feel like that's a card of someone wanting you to pay attention to them. They do want you to cooperate with them. They do want to impress you. I always get the sense in this deck that this guy was in the middle of doing something and these two people stopped to talk to him. Like, wow, what are you doing? It looks really great. And he's like, oh, who, me? I'm hearing right now that this person, they're passive aggressive in communication. Like they say and do things hoping that you'll notice them. Like he's working on his best stuff out here in the courtyard because he wants other people to notice him. This person does want to be noticed. Clarifying this is the Magician and the Knight of Wands, but then the Seven of Wands. Okay, I do. I think this person wants you to notice them. I do think that they want a collaboration and for something to happen between the two of you. I also think that they're a little on the pushy side, or they just move really, really fast. They might have Aries in their chart. Now, I love Aries. I really do. I'm a Libra and they're right across the wheel from me. So I think that Aries is delightful, but one of their shadow traits is they will literally say, I love you the first hour they know you. They rush into relationships. They often have sex immediately. Like this person's like, let's go, let's go. The point I'm making is they've got that Aries trait. Like, now that you've noticed me, haha, I can work my magic and this is going to move really quickly. And I feel like the Seven of Wands might be you. Your cards look kind of cold shoulder-ish. You're like, no, you can't bring that wild horse into my house. Like, put that horse in the stable. Like, no, you're not coming. This is not happening on my, like, in my sanctuary here. There's something that you don't like about this. I think you're the Seven of Wands. Either that or other people reject them as well. Now, you're being seen as the Ace of Cups. I think that you presented them a cup of love. One cup. Not all 10 cups, and certainly not the Two of Cups. Just one cup. There could be something here with you. Clarifying this is the Three of Pentacles again, and then the Queen of Swords and the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Queen of Swords could be this person, or it could be you. You know, I actually think that I'm hearing You're trying to show this person a better way. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart. Aquarius is the hope for humanity. They are the heralds of advancement in some way. And advancement does require change and a bit of innovation and a new way of thinking about things. I think that you would like to talk to them in a very straightforward way, to my feminine Sages. I feel like if you give them any hope that there could be anything here between the two of you, I'm hearing you're going to have to directly communicate with me. We're not having sex right away. I don't know what you're so angry about. Like, yeah, I think that they have hope with you still. I think that they look up to you. I think that they respect you. I think that when they look at you, they see a person that means what they say and say what they mean. Like, because the Queen of Swords is not messing around. She is a straightforward woman. I'm also hearing that my masculine Sagittarians are getting involved with an air sign female. She may be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, in particular Aquarius, or just a really smart, intelligent woman. This relationship is going great between my masculine Sagittarians and this woman, or maybe this is someone new in your life, and someone else is like, absolutely not. You're a player, you're a jerk. They're mad that they see you with someone new. Okay. They may send you some shitty messages like, yeah, well, when you were with me, you were a player. And some of us go through a player phase and then we get it together and we find real love. That might be happening for some of you, and other people or someone around you is like jealous, ticked off, they're mad. Okay. They may send you messages about it. But I feel like for my feminine Sages, you want them to approach this with you in a different way. You really do. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, the Magician. Well, Aries here, Aries, Gemini, or Virgo showing up here. This person definitely wants to get your attention. They're not going to do nothing. Worst case scenario, they're going to try every trick in the book. They're going to try something. This person really does want you to notice them. I always feel like the Magician, though, is pointing for someone to sit at his side, like, come sit by me and watch me work. I do get the sense that this person is somewhat attention-seeking, and they can't believe that you're not paying attention to them. Clarifying, this is the Hangman again, and Strength, and the Knight of Swords. You know what, Sagittarius? I think this person knows why you're giving them the cold shoulder. They know it. They know it, but they don't want to admit it. They have a lot of pride. I think you're going to put them on pause, because the Hangman is here twice and they don't know what to say and they're ready to like lose it. Like the Knight of Swords is ready to just go and like say something or do something. Like really, the Knight of Swords can often be like really impulsive. They're like, I'm going to show you, Sagittarius, but then they're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. They don't know really what to do with themselves. But I do think that they maybe want to turn the tables on you, make you jealous. That might be what this is about. This Knight of Cups. Clarifying, the Knight of Cups is the Devil, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. If you were firm with him and told him what time it was and how you didn't want to rush, he'll find that younger water sign girl and get her to come over and sleep with him this weekend. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to tell you. He may even send you pictures. Oh yeah, well, I fucked her instead. Sorry to be mouthy and sweary, but that's what I hear a guy doing. Like, I'm going to make you jealous. I'm going to, like, I don't want you to be happy. I'm going to do something with someone else that's a little bit younger, that's easier to manipulate, and she'll come over and she'll sleep with me. It's either that or they will, this Magician and the Five of Swords, he or she is not going to take no for an answer. They definitely, like the Devil, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers is, let's have a week-long orgy and let's have a good time. Yeah. And they're going to sweet talk you. They're going to sweet talk you, and they're going to talk to you about how, like, intimacy for them is, like, the way they show their love is to manifest through intimacy and sex. I'm hearing, I mean, there's evidence of it here, and in the tarot cards and the oracle cards, it's like there's fighting and tension about intimacy and about how the relationship goes. Weird. Well, it's not weird. It makes sense. And I do think that they are going to apologize. They want loyalty, the chase. Yeah, they want to chase you. They have influences here that they're weird about. So they've been influenced in a negative way. It's like they're either going to try to make you jealous with a younger person who falls for their bullshit, or they're going to keep kind of bullshitting you. And I do kind of feel like you're trying to show this person a new way of being. I also think you're trying to prove a point, because here's why. For you, Sag, your overall feelings about this is the Knight of Wands and then Temperance, but then Justice and the High Priestess. That's a lot of major arcana here. I notice how Temperance is turning her back on the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're saying to this person, all right, look, yes, I am a fire sign. Yes, I am a passionate person, for sure. Yes, sometimes I kind of move in really quickly in relationships too. And I love being free. I am a free, rebellious person and a sexy, passionate person as well, because that's one of your cards, the Knight of Wands. But I feel like you're also saying to them, but that doesn't mean that I don't know how to calm down and be a grown-up. Because Temperance is, I practice moderation. I'm calm. I determine the purpose of what I do before I do it. So it's like, as passionate and as exciting of a person as you are, and maybe this whole situation makes you, sometimes the Knight of Wands is a display of anger. I mean, it's fire energy. It's aggressive, sexual, passionate, exciting energy. I do feel like you're trying to keep it calm, cool, and collected. Some of you have Libra in your chart too. I do think that you're trying to teach this person a lesson, and I think you're trying to prove a point. And I also think you're going to be very quiet. You are not going to say much to them. I definitely feel like you are going to prove your point this week. And I also think that you are not going to cave into tension, because with the tension into, like, I think this might be a cycle. Like, there's a lot of pride here. Some of you have Leo, again, in your chart. And the tension always builds up. Like, there's a big fight and like you have a stiff upper lip. You don't say anything. Then there's tension and stress. Then you guys have a fight, and then you make up and you have sex and you give them a second chance. But I think that you're starting to realize that might be a little emotionally manipulative. It's like, I mean, I think that you think there's still an opportunity here. I think you're waiting for this person to make something right with you. I keep hearing I'm standing my ground here. But they are losing their mind because, again, I think if they were so fixated on you and they feel rejected, now they're shattered if you rejected them. They're going to say, I'm sorry, I'm misunderstood. They need to kind of grow up and get it together, because there's a grown-up here. This Queen of Swords is a grown-up, but all of these knights and the Magician and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, these are younger people, or people with a younger aspect to them at this time. There's someone here that's just a little bit more mature, I think, and they're really going to try to use sex and tension and argument and all that, and then they're going to mope too. I think they have done something and they can't believe that it didn't hold enough weight with you. I think your standards are really going up with this person. This may surprise this person too. They might not have expected this from you, because their cards are the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords, but then the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. They may have heard some gossip. They may also be moving away from like a group of people they've been spending time with, or like they've been dating, but it's not really going anywhere. They may also want to move away from that. Here's this Hangman again. The Hangman has come out 3 times. So quite a bit of Pisces energy here, where like, I think that they're trying to just pause and see something from a different point of view, but they're like ticked off. They're ticked off. They're mad. This person is possessive and competitive. Yeah, possessive and competitive. They want it the way they want it. This King of Swords does look a little bit like a control freak. I think he's met his match in the Queen of Swords. Maybe here, like ticked off. I was like, why is he mad? The Five of Swords is here twice. Why is he or she mad? And I have the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay. This person's waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to hear from you. And they're like, I'm waiting to hear. Did they hear me? Did they get my message? Am I going to get a message from them? Did I say enough? Did I do enough? What's going to happen next? And it's like, if they owe you any apology, it's a little apology. This person is really insecure and immature. And they're like, okay, are we going to explore this or not? If this is a brand new relationship, Sagittarius, and it probably is because the Ace of Cups is here, there might have been a lot of passion initially mixed in with talk about love, and it just moved way too quickly. It's like this person doesn't know how not to move fast. Someone wants to manifest intimacy as quickly as possible, but now there's like tables turning and fighting and tension. And so if this is a new relationship, be careful, Sagittarius, because if it looks like this at the beginning, it's probably going to look like this a year from now. Like you love to fight, you love each other, you hate each other, you have sex, and then someone makes the other person jealous, and then, oh, you're the one. And yeah, that sounds exhausting, actually, to me. But this has been going on a while. This person might be angry if you have started, like if you've been together for a while, or maybe this isn't even romance for you. Maybe this is like a new career path for you, and you're really excited about something new in your life. Like you're a rising star, you're coming off as really smart, you're very direct. I'm hearing something about education and informing people of things, and maybe you're getting a little bit of attention here, and this is all new for you. This person might be very jealous, very competitive. What they're doing and what they're focusing on is not the same thing you are, and I think that you're just trying to turn your back to all of this. They also don't know what to say to you either. A part of them wants to reach out, but if they reach out even with a congratulations, like, hey, see that things are going really well for you now, they're actually jealous. They're jealous. There may be people, more than one person around you that is, and also, again, just watch for a person who just can't take no for an answer. Ask yourself if you really want to give them a second chance. Are you giving them a second chance just to teach them a lesson? Because sometimes Aquarius does want to teach someone a lesson. So does Libra. And the cold shoulder here and the silent treatment, yeah, I don't know if it'll work. It might just kind of make them crazy and shattered and not bring out the best in them. But I do think that there will be an apology. I thought I was going to want to do an extended at the end of this reading, and Spirit is like, do not do it. It is unnecessary. No extended reading. We have no more messages. Okay, Sag, that is the next couple of days. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.